understand the process of listening better, I'd like you to take a look at this communication model. It is very important for you to be familiar with this illustration, which shows us how communication flows from speaker to listener, and how messages can be distorted because of noise. This model illustrates the cycle of communication that features the speaker, the message, the channel for the message, the interference or noise, the listener, and the response. Now, let's see how each of these features come into play. The speaker initiates the process. He has a message in his head that he would like to communicate to his listener. This message is transmitted through a channel. For example, he may transmit his message through speech, using his voice. Upon hearing the message, the listener would give his corresponding response. Sometimes, the channel that we use may suffer from interference or external noises. For example, the speaker's voice may be distorted by a cold, or his voice could be drowned out by the sound of a passing airplane, in which case, the listener fails to get the message and he is unable to give an appropriate response. This is a communication breakdown. It means the cycle or process of communication is not completed. At this point, it is clear that communication breaks down when transmission of the message suffers from interference or noise, and when the channel of transmission is not effective. Let's take a look at these various scenes where communication breaks down because of interference or noise.
Again. Noise out there. 6,889.
Would you have likewise been disturbed if you were in those situations? I'm sure you would have been. Now, let's listen to a conversation between Rose and her mother. This situation will clearly show you how interference or noise results in communication breakdown.
Rose, this is Mom. I've been trying to contact you at the dorm.
Mommy, how are you? What's up? Why didn't you contact me through my cell phone?
I forgot your number. Your brother June just gave me your number.
Mom, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry, Mom. I can't understand. It's very noisy here. I can't understand what you're saying. Give me 10 minutes, then call me up at dorm again.
Telephones and cell phones are a great help, especially in long-distance communication. However, they won't be of any help if they are affected by interference or noise. Let us go to the dorm where Rose stays and find out how Rose overcomes the problem of interference.
Hello, Rose de Guzman speaking.
Rose, this is Mom. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Mom. Sorry about what happened a while ago. My cell phone was on low bat and it was noisy there.
Listen, your Kuya Mark called by IDD. He's arriving tomorrow.
Mom, really? Why so soon? I thought Kuya Mark would arrive next week. Anything up?
Well, he was able to take a leave from work 1 week earlier, and we are planning to take the early morning flight from Davao tomorrow. But we do not have a booking yet, so your papa is going to get our tickets.
Wow, with Kuya Mark here, we'll have a wonderful time.
Yes, I'm sure of that. If Papa can get the tickets, your brother June and baby will fly with us.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes, of course. Your Kuya's plane will arrive at 9 a.m. tomorrow. If Papa can get the tickets for the early morning flight, we won't be there in time to meet your Kuya.
Mom, what is Kuya's flight?
Your Kuya Mark is coming by United Airlines. His flight number is 847. Remember, 847.
Of course, Mama. I'll write it down. Flight 847, United Airlines. Anything else?
Well, ask your Tito Ernie to help you. You will need a van for the baggage of your kuya. He is bringing home 3 balikbayan boxes aside from other things.
Oh, Mom! I wonder what Kuya will bring.
A lot, I'm sure. Call up your Tito Ernie now. Make sure the van is ready for tomorrow. This is the number, 803-4756. Did you take down the number?
Sure, Mommy. Telephone number 803-4756. Don't you worry. Tito Ernie and I will be there at the airport on time.
We see now the need for attentive listening. What is important too is the environment. For this kind of listening, the need for open channels or quiet environment so that sounds, words are clearly heard and listened to. We can also have a breakdown when the message itself is not clear and there is no match between the speaker and the listener. Let me show you a situation between James and Linda.
That's a very pretty dress. It becomes you. Linda.
In the last scene, there was no response from Linda. You might conclude that she was not listening to James because he was thinking of something else, or Linda might not have understood the message at all. In other words, there was no match between what James and Linda were thinking of. In a normal communication process, what do you think should happen?
Hi, Linda. That's a very pretty dress. It becomes you, Linda.
Hi, I'm glad you like it. My mom made it for me.
Did you notice the smile on Linda's face this time? That response meant that she understood the message from James. Again, let's look at the factors that make up effective listening. Linda attended to the message, processed it in her mind, understood the message, and gave it an appropriate response. There are many ways of determining whether a person is actually listening to you or not. When we return, we will distinguish between attentive listening and marginal listening. Stay there!